So here's the thing, you didn't create your content for it not to be seen. So in today's Pinning with Presh, we're going to talk about how to jumpstart your visibility without ads. Stay tuned. Welcome back to another Pinning with Presh. I'm Presh, and I am the Pinterest badass and the Instagram queen, and I help coaches and content creators jumpstart their Pinterest and IG strategies so they can skyrocket their visibility without ads. And those are my two platforms that I'm going to talk about today, which is Pinterest and Instagram, and how you can use both of these platforms to increase your visibility without ads. Now, when it comes to getting more eyes on your content, it's very key that as a coach or a content creator that you're using both of these platforms. It's not one or the other. It doesn't have to be Pinterest or Instagram. I think they should be used together because they have two different purposes. And I'm going to talk about how you can use both of them to get more eyes on your content today. So how do you get more eyes on your content when it comes to using Instagram? So the first thing I'm going to tell you is that make sure that you're showing up on Instagram. You have to be showing up, and you have to be showing up consistently, not constantly, consistently. There's a difference. So consistently for you on your Instagram feed could be 2 or 3 times a week. Consistently for someone else can be every single day. But it's what works for you. But it should be often and not where you're posting one time and then you don't post again for 4 weeks, then you post 2 days later, then you post again 6 months. That's not consistently. But showing up, a couple of times a week in a way that works best for you and feels good for you. And that way you are getting your followers, your community to constantly see what you are doing, constantly see your content. And that way it's going to encourage them when they're seeing you more and you're bringing them value to click the link in your bio. Then you want to make sure that you are hashtagging that content correctly. So make sure you are using the right hashtags for people who you want to connect with to find your content. So you want to make sure that if you are trying to reach people who are looking for a business coach or looking for a fitness coach, you are making sure that those hashtags are hashtags that they will be searching for, not the ones that you will be using. The ones that they will be using to find your content. So make sure you are using your hashtags correctly. You're not using too huge hashtags like in the millions, because you ain't gonna be finding those. I'm just gonna tell you, it's not gonna work. And then you don't want to use too small either, because then it's not enough people probably searching that hashtag. So if you only have like 100 posts, skip it. You want to make sure you find the sweet spot of hashtags that works for you and your niche, and then go from there. So that's the second way. First way, make sure you're actually creating content and talking about the actual content. So your podcast, talking about your coaching programs, talking about your digital products. You want to be doing this often. Talk about it. You created it. It needs to be heard. It's bomb ass content. You didn't make it just for nobody to find it and nobody to know about it. And then you want to be hashtagging it so it can be actually found by people who aren't even following you. Then you want to be showing up on your stories and also talking about it. Create story promo slides about your content. Talk about it often. Make sure your followers and your community are always seeing you talk about it. And that is how you get more eyes on your content, more people to click the link in your bio without having to use ads. But you have to be bringing them value at the same time. So do not be so salesy that you're not actually being valuable to them and what they're following you for. So that is how you can use Instagram. Now, how do you use Pinterest? So, I love Pinterest. I love both platforms, but Pinterest is my, my baby, my special child. And I love using Pinterest because it works in the background. So Pinterest, when you want to get more eyes on your content when it comes to Pinterest, what you're going to do is create pins for your content. So create pins for your podcast episodes, create pins for your blog posts, create pins for your IGTV TV episodes, create pins for your YouTube videos, create pins for your content, for your products, all that. You want to create pins for all of this stuff. And then you want to, of course, put it out on Pinterest. But the key here is making sure making sure that you're using keywords that are keyworded correctly for your content, so that when pinners are on Pinterest searching for your solutions, that they actually find what they need and click on your pin and go to your content, go listen to your podcast, go find your coaching program or your amazing digital product. They're going to find it all from using Pinterest. And the thing about this is that it's working in the background. So people are just searching for your content and finding it without you having to do the extra work. You don't have to show up all the time. You don't have to engage. You just do the initial work, and then it continues to bring people to you, continue to get people to see your content, increasing your visibility, skyrocketing your visibility. So you definitely want to be using both of these platforms, because for me, how I see it, Pinterest is great for getting your content found, especially by people who do not know you. And Instagram is great for getting your content or getting your community to engage with you about your content, because people want to talk to you. People want to know why you created certain things. People want to know more about it. And Instagram is great for that engagement, while Pinterest is great for that driving traffic to it. So you need to be using both of these platforms as a content creator, as a coach, to really skyrocket your visibility without ads. So there you have it, how to use these two platforms to increase your visibility, to increase your visibility and get more eyes on your content, okay? Because that's exactly what you need to do, and that's exactly what you want to do, because if not, why are you creating stuff if you don't want it to be seen? Exactly. You want it to be seen. So the moral of this story is that Pinterest goes together like PB&J, like me and Netflix binges, which is why I have my Pinterest and Instagram jumpstarts. Just call me like the jumpstart queen. And so if you are trying to get more eyes on your content and you are stuck on where to start or how to start with either Pinterest or Instagram, make sure you check out my jumpstarts. I will give you more details in the caption below. And now what I want you to do is share this with all your biz besties who you know need to know how to get more eyes on their content or can definitely benefit from this video. I appreciate it so much, and I will see you guys next time on the next Penning with Presh. Bye!